Like always, hi. Just a quick thing. This lesson is not for beginners, all right? And no offense to beginners. This is a lesson I want to find all those guitar players out there that love Jerry and love Trey, and they can play guitar, and they want to find out the hows and whys this stuff is happening. So if you're a beginner I just don't want you to think that I expect you to do this. Everybody's on their own path. I've been playing for over 25 years. I get it. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. It's just this is for the people who know their scales can move around, but they want to get that sound that they hear out of Trey, Jerry, Jimmy Page, all the fun stuff. So again, this is for more the intermediate advanced player, or intermediate advanced. And if you're a beginner, just go to those other lessons that I have, okay? Because they add up to this. Now to the video. All right. Bertha by the Grateful Dead. What an awesome jam. And if you listen to any Dead shows and they play a Bertha, Jerry's usually just awesome with it. Just awesome. And if you happen to catch, there's the poster right there. If you happen to catch a GD50 show, then you saw Trey do an awesome job to the song. And of course, Johnny Mayer is doing a great job, a phenomenal job with the Dead right now, Dead and Company. I had to insert. I just wanted to say thank you to my friend Mark for getting me that poster. He went and got me the poster, so it was nice. Anyway, okay, so here's the deal. Bertha, for any of you who are watching my videos on how to solo Stash, how to solo on Theme from the Bottom, how to solo on You and Draw Myself, Bertha right now is no different. We are learning the fundamentals. This isn't like the total key, but this is the mindset you need to have. Trust me on this. So now, we have this chord progression, all right? It's C, ba 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 ba, C, ba 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 ba, and then a G, ba 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 ba, little B, C's. Then we have D, A minor, G, C, D, C, G, D, C, A minor, C, and G. Alright, so that is so important. You gotta know your chord base. So I'm gonna go over those chords really slowly, and you're gonna take a piece of paper, grab a piece of paper, and you're gonna write them down in order. Alright? So you have I had a long run C, to the G, that's considered the G still. Go to a C again, to the G, then now they do it 4 times. Then you're going to do I had to D, A minor, G, then it's C, D. I'll pause that. I'll stop so you can rewind because I went fast, okay? So take from the C, D. C, D, then it's C, G, D, C, A minor, C, and G. You gotta know that. I'm telling you, you gotta know if you want to solo over it. All right, so what key are all those chords in? Let's think about it. The answer? G. It's key of G, G major, right? It's very simple. All those chords fit into the G major, and if you want to, I'll make a video on how to understand all that. But there it is, G major. So the scale we're going to use right now, again, this is the like little germ of the idea. There's a lot more to do. But I'm coming out with these videos on how to do everything simply so you can understand it. So G major scale, what I'm going to pick is the same one I did for Theme from the Bottom, which is up on that 12th fret. And it's the E minor scale shape, but again, the root note is here. So you have 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 11, 12, 14, 12, 13, 15, 12, 14, 15. It got really hot in here. What is going on? Sweating right now. Okay, so, because the song's so awesome. Okay, so practice that scale, get warmed up. All right, so we have the beginning, right? That's just the beginning. And now the solo comes in on a C. So what note are we going to use? Let's see. All right, so there's a C right here. Okay, the 13th fret. It's in the scale. And then it goes to a G. So all we're going to do is do the C, and I'm going to pick this G here. And does that twice. So it's C. ba to the G. And it does that twice. And back to C, right? And twice. So now, again, tying and sewing in those root notes into the chord changes, and then threading to the next point with your scale. That's how it works, okay? So I just led in with a little G major, C, G, C, G. Now I know I'm going fast, but you can hear it. That was the C, and that was the G. All right, now we have that fun part. Part where, yeah, right? I had to move, really had. Now that part right there, to be honest, moves very quickly, but if you want to try sewing the notes together, you can. So it's I had to D. Okay? I had to move to A minor. Now, I hit the C personally on the A minor, because if you look at an A minor chord, all right, that's a C. All right, it's in the chord right there, so I use it. C is in the A minor, so the C is right here. So I had to move. Now, I sew more together right here. And then, okay, so let's talk about the part. I had to move. G. Okay? I had to move. I don't like the way that sounds with the G, but again, if you looked at my theme from the bottom, it's showing you have the D for the D chord, the C for the A minor chord, and the B for the G chord. Because when you're playing a G chord, the B is in there. Okay, so it's a chord tone. So, and then I land on the G there. So D, A minor, G. Okay, and then we have this quick C, D. Guess what? C, D, 13, 15. Okay? Okay, those are really just, the chords move so fast, I'm just kind of like on those chord tones right there. Then it's C, G. So C, G, C. You walk it. I just walk it down a little piece of the scale. Then I walk back up. No, C. So let's just rewind if I'm going too fast. Okay, so you have I had to move D, C, G, then C, D. And then C, G, C, G, D, D, C. So let's see, we have C, D, that's really this line here, I hear it all the time, so I just figured it out by ear. So here it is. This is I had to move. C, D, C, G, D. Now again, I hit the C. Now there's your A, 14th fret. Finally, the A for the A minor, okay? The 14th fret of the G string. So that's the, let's see, C, G, D, C, A minor, Bertha to the C. So A minor, C, G. Okay, so let me try and get that whole part right there. D, yeah. I had to D, C, G, C, D, C for the A minor, G, D, C, A for the A minor, C for the C, G. Now, I know this is confusing, but it really is easy once you get a hold of it. So when you're playing the G chord, when you're playing the C chord, you can use the G major scale right now. It's absolutely fine. Use the G major scale and hit the C's. And you noodle around. And then when it lands on the G's, you hit the G. And then when they have that fast part, I had to move. You gotta target those notes fast, and that riff is created, which is, sorry. No, All right, so Bertha. Here it is. I'll play it again with another solo, improvised. Let's see how it works. I'll try. I'm not gonna be able to shout those chords out, but maybe I'll put them up on the screen so you can see it. So here we go. C. That part, you gotta know. Yay. All right, and that last part ends on the G again, by the way. So there it is all, and I hope that made sense. So let's just recap. I know it went fiery fast, but again, like I say, in most of my YouTube videos, you have a rewind button. Chord progression, okay? G's and C's. So it's in the key of G right now, and again, we're at this little tiny stage. I say it all the time. You're just learning the concepts. There's a lot more to do, and we'll get there. I promise. G's and C's within the G major scale, and then that really fast chord change. We have a riff that's really moves so fast that you hit these notes and it automatically creates that it just kind of happens when you target that quickly. And again, if you listen to Trey on GD50, that's the line he plays pretty much. And the reason I bring it up is I was excited because I was playing it, and then I heard Trey do it, and I was like, oh my god! I actually for 1 second tapped into the mind of Jerry and Trey. And that was cool. And hopefully we can do that to you too. All right. Have an awesome night. Comment, please. Share, please. The end. Bye.